you doing? It's Bruce here. I thought I'd go live a little early to see how many people would be here. Is anyone around? How you doing this morning? Welcome to Friday, September the 3rd, 2021. If you're on time, you're missing me already. How about that?
Is anyone
I
around?
thought I'd just say hello to everybody who's here nice and early, and hope you're going to have a good weekend this weekend. Labor Day coming up. I can imagine why fewer people are watching today than normal. People are already taking off for their last kick at the can for summer holiday. Nice to have you here. Damn it, Jim. How you doing? And DQ is here. Mr. Seneca's here. John Anderson, Aaron, Milan Vega. Guys, how you doing? Nice to see you here. One happy day today. Could you explain how bank charter benefits SoFi and in what case they would be denied for this bank charter? They're going to get it. They're not going to be denied it. They're going to get it. And it's going to turn a company into an investment banker and to a traditional banker. They'll be allowed to accept deposits from clients and then re-lend the money out. They'll be able to add money from depositors from the Fed and lend all that money out. It's a huge change for the company. It'll instantly add 50% value to the stock, no matter where the stock is. If it's at $15.05 like it is right now, you got a $22.50 company. If the stock's at $18, you have a $27 company. If the stock's at $20, you got a $30 company. The minute the charter is approved, you can add 50% value to the company right there. Stock will really react well to it. I am the opinion that GameStop has to release phenomenally good results on Wednesday. Anything else, and the stock will go below 180. Do you agree with my opinion, or does yours differ somewhat? John, you could be right. I don't know if it has to be financially phenomenal results. It could be, let's say, better than before with additional news to really jack up the marketplace. What could that be? It could be perhaps a phenomenal number regarding e-commerce. That e-commerce is now 50% or 55% of the business, or margins are dramatically higher, or they earned a profit. They the sales are up, and they turned a profit for the quarter, and they expect that to continue. That could change the perception on the outside world towards GameStop, where they'll go, okay, the company's turned it around. Cohen took over, kicked out the old management, changed the direction of the company, and it's starting to pay off. But I don't know if they're there yet. I don't know if they're that quickly there, because he only got control of the company a few months ago when he had the annual meeting and became the chairman of the board and got his new CEO, and it's all new. It's all early. But they could come out with additional info, like we're doing crypto transactions. We're doing NFT stuff. We're doing gaming tournament play. We've signed a deal with blah to do blah. I'm sure there's a lot going on, but we'll see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. When a stock is down a lot, if I want to increase the leverage, I sell all the stock and go for the option strategy. You think that's right? Now, if others do the same, nobody's holding the stock this way. Well, I don't recommend selling all your stock. As a matter of fact, when ATIP hit 281, 286, $3, I was really screaming at you, just buy the stock. Just buy the stock. It's now at 445, and some of you are up 50% from the stock you bought at $3. You're already up 50%, and there's no time limit to expiry because you don't have an option. So nice. Obviously, the higher these go, options now come into play. And if you already have stock, you bought Matterport or ME or whatever, now you can play the options market as an additional way to add leverage. Way to go. I have September 17th SoFi, 1250 call options. I'm up 60%. When is the best strategy to sell? There you go. Well, I'm glad to see the SoFi giving you this return already. That's great. You do have time considerations to think about. So you may want to look at a rollover sooner rather than later to take advantage of, I hope, some time premium that you have on top of these right now. Because if you lose the time premium, you're going to give up probably all your gains. So keep an eye on this. The shares, as I say, are 1534. Do they reach 1550 today? 1575 today? Do they get to 16 today? These 1250s are in the money nicely, and you definitely want to take that book value for sure. Can you roll into $15 call options for, say, December or something? Can you, if that's what you want to do? Up to you. But your timing is something to think about here. Can it keep gapping? You're going to see big volume jump if this keeps up. Yes, we are. The higher these stocks go, the higher they will continue to go, the more volume they will attract, the more players they will attract. The Wall Street bets pages and Reddit pages will light up about all of these former SPACs, because these guys are sitting on a ton of cash here after these mergers, and they've got power to do some deals. These shares are going to go higher, and they're going to get noticed, which brings in a whole bunch of new buyers, greedy people. And then you don't go up 30, 40 cents in a day. You don't go up 80 cents in a day. You don't go up $1.20 a day anymore. You go up $2, $3 a day. You start to go, really, really go. And if you're into options, you are loving life big time. If you could ballpark it when Matterport, Sofi are 30, what kind of call premiums could be made on writing 35 calls every week or two? Would 35 be what you'd consider then higher or lower? Well, I was thinking that if the shares were to reach that 30 level, you'd be writing 33s to 35s, depending on how long out you want to go. Do you want to write just 1 or 2 week only contracts, 2 to 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks? You'll have to watch. We'll watch for the best premium return to see what the highest premiums are versus how many days left to go at what exercise price, and then start picking them up. But we'll get there. When we get there, we'll get there. And if you get to that 30 level, you're going to be a lot richer than you are now, and it's going to be a lot more fun. When analyzing a company, how important is it to check their stock options volume? What kind of tells can you find from looking at volume and open interest? Well, if contracts really pick up dramatically, with short-term expiries, short-term expiry dates, and all of a sudden the volumes just explode, something's up. Somebody is thinking something's going to happen awfully fast, and that's worthy of a serious consideration. Obviously, if shares have had a good chart run, they're just charting higher and higher and higher. Well, that's something to watch for, but you got to be careful. You're not the last guy into the party before they turn off the lights, turn off the music. So you have to watch for that. Thank you, everybody, for that. If you'd like to talk to me about a 1-hour session, you want to get together with me, send me an email through my email address, which is right here. It's the old school hotmail.com email address. Send me an email. Say, Bruce, I'd like to talk to you on a one-on-one session. When can you book me in? I'd like to make a reservation and lock it in right away.